just my opinion.
Yeah. You would say that, but I know people.
I don't need to know people. I know my gun.
Oh, word. Oh, shit. Well, you said a minute, Jeff, so... Hey, welcome to whoever is watching this random scrim. I'm Pink.
I'm Sub-Zero.
And this is a random scrimcast that I managed to trade sexual favors for to get Jeff to do. So, here we are.
I also had to give Jeff a blowjob. I'm not gonna lie.
No homo. No homo.
A little bit homo.
So, tonight, we are casting basically a random pug. Appears to be 3 members of the team, formerly known as Polarity. Formerly known as... Going live? Have to do lineups afterwards. It looks like a boom went out on Nick. Spit, just death puddle. Nothing really going on, not too much chip on the board. Actually, 0. Lots of goose eggs all around.
Yep, only chip down looks to be from Common.
Yeah, about 2 points now on Nick. But the survivors are pushing forward, probably going to try and get that bridge right as quick as possible.
We got a Hunter Smoker Jockey Boomer coming up.
Probably going to save for the bridge hit. I mean, it is one of the major choke points right at the beginning. That first hit is pretty hit or miss. So
it looks like they're going for it.
Wow, early hit.
Here it comes.
Looks like the boom is out on
Smoker's
Nick
still
again.
up.
Hit the Hunter land. Yeah, it's all you, Sub.
Huh. Boomer lands on 3. And it looks like they've taken about 60 damage from that attack so far.
It's about average damage for that attack. I mean, usually you see the choke come in underneath the bridge, so it is a little bit weird, but it was a pretty well-played attack, and we have a tank up right now. The tank is in the hands of My Mojo's So Dope.
Also known as Tone.
Also known as Tone. It looks like he's trying to get that car in play.
Huh. I'm bad at casting.
It actually looks like we're going to go to a war room. I would actually prefer a Polarity war room, the team. Go, go, go!
There's a smoker.
Got him. Jockey's down too.
Oh. I'm right next to a car. I'm okay though, I'm okay. Just take care of yourselves, he's down here.
David, don't check. Car's up.
Car coming up, car coming up. He's dead, he's dead. Tank.
You shoot the tank! Weapons over here.
And we're back.
It's true, we are back, and I apologize for anybody who is completely confused by the layout, because this is my first cast, and I believe it's Sub's first cast, and we're going to be doing quite a bit of fucking up. So anybody who expects anything less from me, well, I don't know what to tell you, because I aim to disappoint. So, it looks like the survivors are going to push in, probably going to try and take that horde right before the drop. And it looks like an attack's coming in. We got a Boomer, Spitter, Charger, Hunter. Hunter making some noise, looking for the distraction. Or perhaps he's just... I don't know. Boom goes in on 2. Looks like Ellis and Nick. Charger, great charge on Ellis.
Hunter's having some difficulties.
Ellis is charged all the way back. He's going to have to go up and around through the house again. Through the motel again.
So, what do you think about that charge, Pink?
You know what? That charge usually doesn't land. I think the boom is probably what enabled that not to get dodged. Because I see Charger dodges a lot.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. I almost never go for that charge.
I think it was definitely a Boomer distraction on that one. I'm not sure that the Boomer served any other purpose other than to get that charge off. And it was successful.
We have an attack going in. Charger's already cleared. Smoker's cleared. And Jockey's going in for scratches and now is dead. Getting some
looks
boom
like
damage on
Rochelle.
Rochelle.
Yeah, Rochelle's definitely eating some commons right now. There's a lot of horde down there. You'd like to see more survivors boomed in that area just because of the amount of horde that goes in and the water slowdown.
Yeah, I like to go up on top to the left where you can get on top and drop right in the water there.
Grabbing a shot.
The survivors are going to push this choke up on the hill, and it looks like the attack is going to be, Charger, Hunter, Boomer, and the last spawn is going to be a Spitter. So it looks like a 2-2 setup, which probably is not going to be ideal, but I suppose if they can make that boom work and actually land that spit charge, they could do some significant damage before the end.
Looks like Charger's just going to try and bleed him out for a little bit here before they go in.
I just hope he doesn't get chipped off.
Yeah.
Looks like that charge is hiding, and the survivors are seriously trying to get chip on him. They've got
Here comes the attack.
Oh, the Hunter's going in. Charger misses
whiff.
completely. Hunter gets skeeted. Spitter just spits on nothing, and Boom gets popped. That seems to be it. It looks like the survivors are going to enter the safe room uncontested.
I'm going to take this quick minute to do a shout out. I got a shout out from Biggie to Tone Scrim TF2.
Oh, got a charge coming in, getting shut down pretty quick. And the survivors are going to make it in with a 448 health bonus. Take this opportunity to say that anybody interested in sending shout-outs, anybody who's actually watching the cast, you can send them to me, blah, 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 whatever, / 4-letter fame. That's FOURLETTERFAME. And sub.
Yeah, you can send them to me. I don't even know my name.
He doesn't even know his Steam address. So if you need to know his Steam address, well, unfortunately, you're just going to have to know.
Actually, it's Big D 42042.
Big D 42042. That is very creative. I appreciate it.
No spaces.
Excellent. Excellent. It looks like we are live again.
Oh, good. Now we can die there as adults.
Unfortunately, readying up just seems to be so quick, we're not even going to get a chance to do team lineups. Not like it matters, they're not actually team. Survivors pushing out from the safe room area, and it looks like the infected are setting up. Oh, Hunter going in. Looks like he got a slight pounce. Spitter getting just shut down, and a Boomer going on 2. Nick and
Spitter actually missed. He didn't get shut down. He missed the pounce.
Ah. Looks like it's just going to be some boom damage, if any boom damage. It looks like there's 1 damage on the board right now.
They're clearing common pretty well. They're pushing fast. They're getting through it all. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Yeah. Well, the attack is going to be up in about 1 second now. Whether or not that team is going to copy the attack before the bridge or not is up for debate.
Reloading.
I got a shout out from Toby to myself.
Reloading.
And I can't click on it because I'm bad. Deep voice jiggleboo.
Deep voice jiggleboo. Excellent.
Crowbar.
Awesome.
That's the kind of shout out you want to see. Looks like the attack's coming in. Hunter getting chipped and skeeted right off. Smoker, Jockey, Spitter, all eating some bullets. Jockey going in for a short ride and just getting devastated. Not nearly as much damage as we saw in the former team.
I'm really surprised that both teams attacked right there. Usually, almost everyone waits for that bridge hit because it can be really devastating if you land a 3-cap.
I think part of the reason that attack maybe last time worked is because of spontaneity. It was just so unexpected. And then we have a tank in. It looks like it's in the hands of Rorik, and he's getting that car into play early. With a boom going in on the survivors and totally missing, getting popped immediately.
It looks like this car is going to be playable, but he's going to take chip if he goes for it. Let's take this to a Mojo So Dope's team war room.
Reloading.
Reloading.
You guys see him at all?
I don't.
That car's gone though.
Watch that back boom on the Charged.
Charge.
Charged. Fucking clear me.
HR.
How do you slide?
And we're back. It looks like a devastating tank right there. I mean, that's a lot of damage going out for that tank spot. You see a lot of teams take that tank back on that overpass, and usually without the car in play, I mean, it's a pretty hit-or-miss tank spot. What do you think?
I agree. It can be a pretty easy tank to fight, but you know, if your SI lands and stuff, even one hunter, that tank can punch him good.
It looks like we got a boom going in on Nick, and the car alarm is set off. Smoker going in for a miss, Hunter going in for a pounce, and Charger going in for a major slam. Not too much chip going out. Another 20 or 30 damage, I'd say.
Yeah, it seemed like a decent hit, just didn't hit together and coordinated well enough.
I would say that they rushed it a bit. After that boom went in with the opportunity boom, the rest of them just kind of sacked their spawns almost, it felt like.
Yeah, and it looked like Smoker missed about 2 tons, so that kind of caused some trouble.
It looks like the survivors are just going to clear common now and try and push for this drop. Unfortunately, the attack is already up. We have the Spitter, Jockey, Boomer, Smoker, which, I mean, even though it's a 3-1 without the, or it's a 2-2 without the charge, it's still, I think it can be devastating, especially down there. I was talking about it last round. The commons down there are just brutal with that water slowdown.
And also, a lot of people think that 2 and 2s don't do much damage without a charger, but I mean, in certain choke points, even a Jockey Smoker with a spit boom, you can get 50 to 100 damage if you do it well.
It's true. It really comes down to how well you use the infected. I mean, if you go into the 2-2 thinking that you're going to fuck it up, you're going to fuck it up.
Exactly.
Looks like, yeah, they're finally pushing this drop now. And it looks like that Boomer is set up for a boom right off the bat. But he's totally whiffs. Probably setting up a little too far away. Smoker going for a pull on Nick. Jockey going for a short jock on Coach. Spitter just totally missing the spit and going in for death.
That's definitely a good little bit of chip.
I mean, yeah, every little bit counts, especially the game this close. I mean, you saw the survivors, the 448 health bonus. They're a little bit below on this. We're at about 388 now for the survivors, which is, I mean, it's about even. If they can keep this health bonus up while they get into the safe room, then we should see a pretty close game. Looks like the Boomer goes in and gets popped again. Charger and Smoker moving ahead, trying to get that last-ditch safe room hit. Whether or not they're going to land it. Charger going in for a huge charge on Coach. See that? Ouch.
That's some devastating damage at the end that they really didn't need to take.
They really didn't need to take that. They lost about 80 points off of their health bonus with that one little attack. They're going to make it in uncontested, but that's just going to be a bigger lead to overcome.
That was some epic shit.
Final health bonus is 392. About 50 points less. It's going to be a pretty close game, I think.
Yeah, I agree. It's all going to come down to a really good tank and SI support with them.
Absolutely. I mean, really, the SI support with the tank is very hit or miss. Whether or not your team can actually land the attacks, because the survivors are so hyper-aware. You know, you've always got the HR focusing on the tank, and then you've got, you know, his other 3 survivors pretty much focusing on covering spawns and trying to get past those defenses and actually get something in that the tank can use is really difficult. It really comes down to whether or not your team has the right strategy, the right chemistry, whether or not you have the patience, because sometimes the tank can just blow it completely, go in without support, like a pink tank, for example.
Yeah, but also, you never know, like, a random tank spawn, like on this map right here, Dark Carnival 2, if it spawns right when you're near that forklift and trash can going to the choke, it can be devastating in a wipe, and then the other team has the opportunity to know where the tank is and try and shut down an attack before it and maybe take some type of lead.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to luck, or bad luck, as it were. Like you were talking about, catching that forklift, walking into a tank spawn unaware is just never any fun, because it catches you on your toes, and you have to, like, think on your feet, and you're either running back, pushing forward, trying to decide what you're going to do. It discombobulates everybody, and then if you get an SI attack into that situation, it's just going to totally mess up your chi.
I have a shout out from Amare to himself because he is awesome. Thank you for that, Amare.
I'm glad that you got all the shout-outs because nobody is,
Yeah,
nobody's...
Pink needs some shout outs, guys. Let's
No.
do this.
I would, you know what? That's fine. You can take all the shoutouts. That works for me. It means that I can focus on the game, which is really what I'm here for. I'm not here for the shoutouts from you meeker people. I want to watch the game.
You can send me your shout outs, guys. It makes me feel important.
It's true. It does make him feel important. It looks like the game, it's going live now, and they're going for a safe room hit with the Charger, Jockey, Smoker, Boomer. Looks like a boom's going out on Nick. Sad. Yeah, that boom broke the Smoker's tongue, which means he's not really going to do anything. Probably just going to go for maybe a separation pull when they go past the Whispering Oak sign, if anything. He's pretty much trapped there. I mean, it's either respawn or... Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna
That's
have to
it.
respawn.
Not the best decision, because now his team is going to have to wait for the survivors to get distance before they have 4 up.
They're already up though. I mean that wasn't too bad. It seemed a lot worse if they would have rushed straight away really quickly. It probably would have been bad.
Looks like we have another attack going in. There's Smoker going again. Charger whiffing completely. Hunter getting shut down. Charger going in for a second attempt at punches and just totally whiffing again, getting shut down. And Smoker is going to survive yet another hit.
I have a shout out from Toby to me. You are important. Thank you, Toby.
Toby, you are such a sweetheart. It looks like the boom went in on Rochelle. Not too much going on with that boom. It looks like the Smoker is going to take his 3rd spawn and actually try and, I don't know, maybe die this time. But
I think he's going to save it for the top of the choke.
That would be easily the longest Smoker ever. Hunter goes in for a mean pound. I mean, we really only have about 25 damage on the board right now. I mean, I would say that's probably under average. I mean, that attack just after the there's always like, 3 choke points before this point, and the second choke point right outside the building.
Yeah.
That one usually garners a little bit of chip, especially if you can land that spit charge. I think that Charger missing just totally devastated their ability to do damage.
I definitely agree with you.
It looks like, yeah, we got the Charger, Spitter, Smoker, Jockey up on the roof now. This 3-1, I mean, this is a tough spot to play. I mean, it's basically the waiting game. I mean, you go up all at once, you get tri-capped. All it takes is one guy going down while the other 3 guys get the tri-cap, and that's game G, and that's GG right there.
Yeah.
Why don't you take this attack, Sub?
The Charger's already dead. Smoker and Jockey landing for a 2-cap, doing major damage. Spitter and spit delays, and Jockey actually took him over the edge and broke his legs. This is gonna be really painful, and they might be able to set up again to do it all over.
Oh my god. He just ate that hardcore.
And there's a tank.
Oh, tank is up. I would really like to go to a Survivor War room actually, Jeff, if we could do that, because they're in a really tough spot right now.
Asian, can we drop? Jockey's dead. Hunter's dead.
Going after you, Roy.
Chart.
All their spawns are down, guys.
Yep.
Going for you guys.
Where's he at?
In the alley. He's got his attention separated. Oh, how do you hit me?
Sandbags,
wow,
Dawkins. Go.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Freaking Colin. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Whoa. He's in the room, we can get out.
One
hey,
comment.
Thank you. Hey, can we go take this ladder now? He's chub, dude.
Ah, okay.
Dawkins is
Slow, I'm slow. I'm mad, the server
Dude,
blows
I'm mad
cocks.
because freaking.
Yo, I don't care,
One
you haven't
comment.
had 8 things not read for you.
Okay.
Smoker jockey.
They're still down on spawn.
Smoker jockey
Spitter.
spitter.
I'm taking these
Hey,
spawns.
wait, just chill in here. Just chill in here.
Tanks right here. Watch that head, Willie.
Dead.
As soon as the spit's gone, let's go. Oh, I'd say I. I just didn't stop in that time.
And we're back. And anybody who watched that SEP really kind of, I thought it was going to hurt the survivors more than it did. They really played that smart. The guys who were on the roof ended up shutting down a lot of attack. I saw Ellis catch one charge with a couple slams, but it wasn't anything too major. And anybody who was paying attention, Coach is now black and white, went down for the second time at the hands of the tank. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not they just tunnel Coach to try and get that health bonus down. I mean, with a 3x multiplier, that's only going to help.
Yeah, either hit Coach or Rochelle, but that tank, they fought that tank very well. That was a really good setup. But it looks like we got a Smoker, Charger, Boomer, Hunter. They're probably gonna try and hit this around the middle. Boomer lands on 3, Charger landing, Hunter in, and Smoker and Charger. Everything's cleared, but they did a pretty good chip. I mean, still not heavy damage, but, you know, 30 to 40, which is decent.
Oh yeah, that boom right there, that was sexy. I was really, I always like to see, especially in competitive gaming, more than one person boomed, because it really is so difficult to get the drop on the
we got a
survivor.
pull on the bonus.
I do see that now. Way to be on top of that. It looks like we got a jockey coming in from the safe room area. Probably, just gets shut down. Rochelle catching yet another boom, and it looks like the spitter is just waiting to do scratching. Couldn't get the death spit in front of the door, though, which means the survivors are going to go in. Oh, wow. Ellis walks through the death spit, goes down. It's too bad he wasn't health bonus. Oh my gosh.
Overall, I think that the survivors did a really good job this round. That tank is a really devastating tank, like I was talking about, and I don't know what's going to happen.
That is a devastating tank when all 4 survivors are together, let alone when they're SEP 2 and 2 like that.
Exactly. I think that separation almost helped them, though, just because the other people who had the spawns come at them actually shut them down, which really made that tank pretty much useless.
That is a good point. With the survivors SEP like that. With the survivors... Sorry. But the survivors SEP like that, I mean, it almost seemed like the infected, because they have that, I mean, it looks like they were... I wasn't really paying attention to the amount of the kind of attacks that they were getting, but it looked like because they were focusing on the guys up top, probably trying to use that separation too much instead of supporting the tank where he was attacking, that's what did the tank in. They were trying to down those 2 survivors up top, and the tank is doing all that work by himself.
Yeah, it's a really hard decision to make, though, when you have 2 people up top like that. I mean, if you do get them, they're probably going to die, which is going to, be a wipe, basically.
Yeah. I mean, it really is. It really, decisions made in real time are never perfect.
Exactly.
So.
But anyways, I have a shout-out from One Eye to all the Nigs in Hayes Beavers Mumble and Hibbs Mumble for keeping Confoggle alive. And I also have a shout-out from Madix Oza. Sub, love how dramatic you're making this match. Awesome shit.
It looks like I actually have a shout-out, too, before this goes live. Shout-out from Dawkins to B-Team. I'm not actually sure if there is anything that's supposed to come after that, but shout-out to B-Team from Dawkins. He has come a long way since he was carrying you nubs, apparently.
We're
I like
about to
how
go live.
We are going live, and I love how I just corrupted Dawkins' nice shout-out into something dickish. I think that was pro of me. It looks like the survivors are going to... Look at the bar off the safe room door. It looks like they're kind of baiting a little bit whether or not they're going to catch this hit right off the bat. Smoker appears to not be trying to make the... trying not to make the same mistake as the last Smoker in the last round. The survivors baiting hardcore, and they're finally leaving. Smoker landing on Rochelle. Tongue getting broken. Boomer and Jockey getting taken out, and Charger missing completely. What is that? Jeez. What, 13 damage on the board? It's not too bad for a, It's not too bad for an initial attack. Seen better, seen worse. I mean, You'd like to not see anybody where you like to see it when teams start carrying goose eggs into that second attack. So
Yeah. It definitely did a little bit of chip there, but it's not really anything. Here we go with another attack. Boomer gets popped. Smoker landing, Hunter landing, Jockey landing. We have a 3-cap going on. Oh my god, this damage is gonna be devastating.
that DP right there, that DP, a 17 damage DP from that Hunter.
Jockey still doing damage. Oh my goodness.
That damage, bro. That damage. That was an enormous amount of chip. I mean, at first glance, I'm going to call it 160. Just in that one, I'm going to call it 160, and you can count probably 15 points of that from the first attack.
Yeah, it is around getting towards 160, and it was a great attack, actually.
I'm wondering exactly how that 3-cap went down, because that Boomer got popped. Who was the fourth survivor just, like, holding his dick?
I think it was Tone. Tone likes to not be able to clear.
Hunter going in for a few scratches. Boomer missing. I don't even know where he was trying to boom. Asian going for some crazy boom spot behind the container. Survivors are just going to push past. Asian is going to go for a respawn. They're just going to try and push past this choke and maybe try and get up on
we do have the tank right up top.
It's true, we do have the tank right up top.
This is going to be very interesting to watch to see what they try and do here. I mean, they're already bleeding. They can't really, like, run too far back because they're just going to lose all of their temp health. They're probably going to have to fight it up top.
It looks like they're setting up a gas can up top in the event that the tank spawns and they get a chance to light it.
I like that idea. I've never even thought of that.
And it looks like the infected, knowing that the tank is going to spawn, are actually going to hold their spawns just a little bit to see if they can get an attack in with the tank. Which I think is probably a good strategy, rather than having the survivors take the tank uncontested and have him get chipped without any support. They're making the decision to commit with the tank, knowing he's going to spawn, which could pan out considering their infected play so far.
It is definitely a good decision without that spitter. I mean, that spitter is what does the damage up there.
Looks like the tank has spawned in, and I think we're going to take this to a polarity war room if we could do that, Jeff.
Gas can. Yep. Gas can. You passed it. Good job. Get ready, guys. Get that boom whenever. Smoker, let's go.
Wow, this guy went to the bottom.
Separating HI.
I missed my charge bad. I'm gonna respawn and come back and help you though. My bad, dude. I gotta respawn.
Fire's lit.
Dog, has he got enough health for him to melee you?
Wow. That should not have done that.
Damn it. Rourke, you ready?
What? Get. Oh.
Can't get this one.
Oh my god.
Yo, Rourke, go.
Yo,
Rourke,
go,
Rourke
Jockey.
Nation, go. Rourke Nation, go. Get him.
Get it,
Good
get it.
job.
Nice.
Good job. Why no war room? Because isn't.
And we're back, and looks like the survivors just got wiped. I was actually expecting Nick to save his team, but apparently it just didn't go. And I'm also getting some complaints from the survivors that that Jeff seems to be spending an awful lot of time in the polarity war room, and that's too bad. So
I'm gonna take this time to do another shout out. I got another shout out from Biggie to Stupid Thing Monster Says, best Steam group ever. And I totally agree. It's a great Steam group.
anybody who's interested in stupid things Monster might say, feel free to join the Steam group.
Yes. I forgot about that Steam group actually, but Monster really hasn't been saying too much stupid stuff anymore.
If he does say it, he says it in mumble, and nobody cares.
Exactly.
And I think that we will, Jeff, I'm going to say it ahead of time, do we have war rooms for the infected?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. I'm going to say it ahead of time that on the tank we're going to take it to an infected war room. I've actually been operating on the assumption we only had one war room because I'm retarded. So that's totally my fault for not doing that ahead of time. It's not Jeff, it's Pink being stupid, and Sub letting Pink be stupid. So it's basically both of our fault.
Hey, I'm stupid too. It's okay. You can admit it.
So we're gonna actually go to the infected war room when the time comes. So nobody cry, everybody, you know, I didn't bring any fucking tissues with me. So let's just get that out of the way now.
And we'll be able to hear them all get mad, which will be excellent.
It's true. Very, very mad.
Because I've heard it thousands of times.
Actually don't have any shout-outs because nobody likes me, unfortunately. So, or maybe it's because I said that I didn't want any shout-outs. That's probably it. It's alright, guys. I know, you know what? I'm not gonna send out any shout-outs next time I'm watching a cast. So that's what's up with that. So,
And unless it's Redux. I love you, Redux.
Apparently I do have a shout-out from Kitty. She says, I'm gay. Thank you, Kitty, for revealing what everybody already knew. And we are going live now. And it looks like we're going to have a Smoker Hunter Charger Boomer on the Infected. And it really comes down to whether or not they're going to... Oh, looks like they're going to hit right away. Alice catching a boom. It looks like the survivors are just going to take out these commons, and I'm not sure if the other infected just didn't commit or whether they were sacking that boomer for a future attack, trying to get that spit for the charge.
Oh, almost every time I've played with them, they always sack the boom for the attacks, so... Oh wait, no, that's the wrong team. Duh.
Oh, looks like we're going to go to an infected war room.
It was a misclick.
You're so bad,
Don't do it, Foster. So, what about those crabs, bro?
Yeah.
Dude, just apply the ointment and they'll go away.
For casting this shit.
So, like, I'm pretty sure if you just put the ointment on every now and then it'll go away. I mean... Go in.
It's pretty itchy, dude.
Should we help him?
Wait. Down him first, down him. Okay, let's go. Low charge. Good drop.
Hit him.
Nice tank repulse.
Alright, I'm just gonna say this because holy fucking shit. That tank just did some fucking work. That tank right there. That tank. Sub, can you find words to express that tank?
That tank shit on him.
It's true.
That's
That
all
tank
he did.
definitely just shit all over the survivor. And it looks like this another attack going in. Boomer taking a boom on Alex. Charger going in for a charge. Looks like he got a double charge on that one, but it looks like he's going to get cleared rather quickly. Smoker getting taken out, basically just making the area a little bit cloudy, which is awesome. And it looks like, since that attack is down, we got a shout-out from Repulsive to his nigga Toby for being so happy all the time. And Amare says, love you too, Toby.
So be happy?
That's sweet. That's very sweet, guys. And it looks like we got another attack coming up. The timers are ticking down now. It looks like the infected, I'm not even sure where they're going to set up. It looks like they're going to set up in this room here with the drop.
They also pre-spawn.
They definitely did pre-spawn, and it looks like, we got there's some damage going out here. They're just pooping on the survivors right now. That charger.
Rorik taking about 25 damage from that charge spit on the bonus.
Yeah, Rorik is definitely carrying the health bonus right now. Which, I mean, this has been a pretty close game so far. And I think this is where we're going to see the men separated from the boys. Because that tank, I just got to go back to that tank. That tank,
I agree.
Shit all over the survivors. Like, 100%, here comes another attack. Boomer's going in. Boom's on Ellis and Nick. It looks like she's going to go in trying to get a proxy while the jockey goes in for scratches. Oh, yeah. I got a
wow, the
proxy
survivors are eating it.
Oh my god, yes they are. We got serious damage on the board. I don't know if anybody's looked, but we are looking at about 600 damage on the survivors on the board right now. Which is, I don't know if there's another word for it, but I'm gonna call it fucking huge. Huge damage going on the survivors. We got 3 survivors bleeding out. Dawkins was just a sliver away from going down, and Rurik is just carrying that health bonus. And he's just gonna get tunneled on this event.
What do you think about the pills in that room? Do you think that it should be filled like that? Because, I mean, this map is devastating anyway at the event, but before it, it's not too bad.
You know what? I think whether or not you take a lot of damage is really down to how well you play the survivors and how well the infected play. And I know that sounds like a generic answer, but there's no right amount of pill for every team, I think. Because I've seen teams, they just shit all over this map, and they get, they make it to the end and they still have a decent health bonus. And I see other teams who don't even make it to the coaster. They get wiped in the tunnel. And so, it really just boils down to, massive charge going in. Looks like Rochelle avoided death landing on top of that fence. But going back to what I was saying, I don't think that there's any set amount of pills that are right for every team. There are always going to be teams who are going to need less, and there's always going to be teams who are going to need, 2 of those cabinets filled with pills. Maybe a health pack or 2. You know what I mean?
I just think that it's a lot for people.
It is a lot. There is a lot. In terms of choke points, I think this map probably has some of the worst choke points in this game. The tunnels, everything is just entirely set up to put it in the survivor's ass.
I just realized we're really bad at calling the game.
We are.
Just
We're
talking
actually,
about
yeah,
other
we
stuff.
are. Well, I think in part it's, part of the casting thing is people talking kind of makes it seem less boring when you're watching the game, for one. And for 2, there's not really a necessity to call out the attack because people can see the action for themselves. Really, but I think we can focus more on calling attacks, and I'm going to put that in your hands for the rest of this map.
Okay.
I'm going to sit here and touch myself, so...
100 lands on for the DP on the bonus, and their bonus is gone. We have 3 down. It's Dawkins fighting for his life here. Let's see if he can get someone up and help him out. It looks like this is gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen, and I really don't know if Mojo's team is gonna be able to come back very much on this map, because it's a really hard map to come back on. It just is.
Yeah, in terms of comeback maps, I'd have to agree. This is, nobody can say it enough. Map 4 is the comeback map, for sure. Map 4 is always the comeback map. In terms of comebacks on this map, the best you can hope for is to get distance. Because if you get a health bonus on this map, pretty much you shouldn't be scrimming the team you're scrimming, because they're bad. That's how it works.
Well, you never know. With the early tank, you can make it like this, but if that tank does work, it's going to be really difficult to make it.
Yeah, I do see where you're coming from, and it really does depend on what kind of tank spawn you get. The tank spawn that they got in that tunnel, that was an ideal tank spawn. I like that tank spawn a lot. What I don't like is the tank spawn in the machine room.
I don't mind the tank spawn in the machine room. Either place you can fight a tank pretty well, but also the tank can do work in both areas. It's just about how your infected side plays it, and how well the survivors do shutting it down.
Maybe I'm just playing with too many baddies then, because I have a lot of complaints about that machine room tank.
I actually like that machine room because you can cover spawns in there very well just by having one person on the bottom and the rest on top, and then once tank commits, all you gotta do is just, while he's focusing trying to chase one, just shit on him. That's all you gotta do.
Just shit on him. Your friends are gonna get really drunk. And we have gone live while me and Sub were chitter-chattering, and it looks like a smoker's going out with a charge going... Oh! Charge going in for Mike Tyson punches, getting leveled by Rochelle, but not before taking 2 punches to the face. Boom going in on Ellis and Rochelle. It looks like they're going to eat a little bit of zombie damage from this. And not too... I think that's a decent amount of damage going on for a first attack. you know, it's about average.
It definitely is. Did you see if the boomer died first?
I actually do think the boomer died first.
So they probably won't have a spitter. No, they have a 3-cap. Tank's gonna commit right now. Let's take this to a infected war room.
I can walk.
Go. God damn it.
Yeah, I crashed for a second there.
Wait, are you good now?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I missed my charge. Don't rush your punches. There you go. Don't jump. Juke your ass. Alright, well, we can do our...
Discussion is actually quite relevant.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're back. That tank did not do nearly as much work as the previous tank. That tank, I'm not sure who played it, but I'm going to go with Steven. Steven was the tank?
Yeah, it's definitely Steven.
Steven was the tank. Steven did not do work. Steven got shit on. That's what happened.
Well,
anybody...
If you notice, though, when Repulsive had that tank, his team had a lot of damage as well. So the support for the tank before this one was a lot better, which helped him out a lot.
Well, I mean, I guess it really... We got an attack coming in, and a pause coming out, and a pause immediately being retracted. But that attack got shut down, and if you notice, though, in the previous map, the survivors, or not the survivors, the infected didn't send in their support rolls until the tank was at about 3k.
Yeah, so, they always do that.
If you say they always do that one more time, Sub, I'm gonna cut you.
They always do that.
I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna shit on you.
Now I'm just scared.
Oh, wait, that's gross. Alright. And the survivors are pushing forward. I'm interested to see whether or not the infected are going to attempt to duplicate this attack. It looks like we got a Boomer Jockey Charger Smoker. So a 3-cap with a Boomer, I mean, I almost feel like for the drop they're going to want that spit. Because, I don't know, I don't know what it is, but I have a great affinity for spitters. I don't like to see the 2-2 setup at all because you know what, boomers. I can see through boomer file. You know what I mean? Like I don't need so.
Well, it's all about the common, though. I mean, if you can boom that HR, if they have an HR, I mean, not this map in the tunnel, but in an open area, and definitely you want a boomer to get that HR, and the common will be on him and stop him from clearing your team, and if the SI lands, that's how you do some real damage in open areas. But tight spaces like this, you definitely want a spitter.
That's what I was thinking, too. And I'm going to call that the Sub is going to take this next attack. And he's going to he's going to knock your socks off, people. So get ready, because your socks are going bye-bye.
So we have the survivors just sitting up here.
Can we get
common.
Crazy Caster voice, by the way? I'm just going to throw that out there.
Survivors are sitting here clearing out the common. We have a Boomer Jockey Charger Smoker coming in. And let's see what they can do with this. I really hope that they can land that Boomer before they attack, and it'll do a lot of damage.
Lol, Jeff. Lol.
We have the Smoker landing. Charger landed as well. Jockey sitting there scratching. We have some good damage going on here. About 60 damage. Everything's clear now. Just some Boom and Horde coming in. But overall, we've seen about 60 to 80 damage there. That was decent.
Yeah, I'm going to give the Crazy Caster voice a thumb down. It's not nearly as good as we rehearsed. So... it's something that we need to work on, I think, obviously. You know,
yeah.
Don't beat yourself up. I think maybe you just weren't prepared. Maybe I caught you off guard. But Jeff called you out. He definitely saw through your ruse. It looks like we have another attack coming in. Charger going in for 1 punch. Oh, Boomer going in for a 3-boom. Stumbling the Hunter right into a baseball bat. And it looks like the survivors are just going to have to deal with Common as they push through this last choke. Not the best place to attack. Not a lot of chip going in. I like that room better for attack, personally. I think with the charge spit, that room can be so devastating. I've wiped in that room.
They had a spitter?
No, I didn't actually... I wasn't paying attention to whether they had a spitter or not. But I'm just saying. Don't question me. I'm just saying. And we got another pause coming in from Repulsive. Apparently his mouse died again because apparently Repulsive buys cheap batteries from the dollar store.
I actually think that they're rechargeable batteries and they just really suck.
Well, obviously some further investment in the battery department would do him wonders. As it stands now, we have cars that run on battery. I'm pretty sure that he can handle his mouse.
Or, you know, you could just get a corded mouse like a G500, which is really good, instead of using some crappy cordless mouse.
This cast brought to you by...
I don't know.
Just a... yeah, thanks for...
I have no idea what to say. Brought to you by me and you?
I appreciate that you totally ruined that joke. You were basically just product advertising right there. I don't know if anybody else saw what I did there, but I fucking saw what I did there. So you should all be on board with me, and that's what I'm going to say about that. And it looks like we're going to be unpausing here in a second. Repulsive apparently found some batteries, probably took them out of his mom's vibrator, so...
That's just wrong.
What? That he stole the batteries from his mom?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, stealing is bad, guys. Pause still... This is very exciting. I know that this is definitely the best part of casting, is when nothing is going on. And I have all this dead air to fill.
I really have to take a piss, so I'm going to take this time to just step outside my door and give her. Be right back.
Alright, well, as long as Sub is going to go take a piss, I'm just going to send a shout-out to everybody watching this cast, if anybody actually is watching this cast. If you think that I'm doing an alright job, if you could tell Jeff that I'm doing an alright job, I might be able to cast again at some point. No guarantees, but, you know, just if you could put in a good word. Or you could just say that I suck. If you want to say that, too. I mean, you can say whatever you want to say. I'm not actually telling you what to say, but... And,
okay, I'm back.
That was one hell of a quick piss. Did you just, like, piss in a bucket next to your computer?
I literally opened my door and pissed outside of it.
That is impressive. And the game is now unpaused. Caught me off guard a little bit. All I see is a pile of spit and a bunch of survivors. It looks like they are sacking for that attack on the coaster. And Dawkins going to have a smoker. Rorik with the charge. It looks like Steven is going to have a jockey, and Asian is probably going to get a boomer, because that's just the way Left 4 Dead works. But it looks like very unusual spot. That is actually the first time that I've actually seen that spot, but unfortunately, that great setup is totally diminished by the fact that Rorik totally whiffed his charge. But Rochelle is still hanging off the side of the coaster. But the survivors are in a pretty good spot right now, up until they just caught that boom. That boom right there. Yeah, I'm going to go with survivors are still in a pretty good spot. They're definitely in better shape than Polarity/The/Pug was in this exact same position.
This looks like they could actually have a catch-up map on the hard map.
This is, I mean, just when we were talking about it, way to make us look like idiots. I appreciate that.
Yeah, please get wiped now. Okay, thanks.
Please get wiped now. Okay, thanks. They might actually make it in with a health bonus. I mean, the health bonus right now is 500. There's still quite a bit of coaster to go, and there's still quite a bit that the infected can do to stop this, especially when you consider that there's a witch at the bottom of this drop-off that's coming up. But if the survivors play this right, or if the infected make a mistake and the survivors see that open, and there's definitely an opportunity here to catch up. Looks like they're gonna... Go ahead.
It looks like the charge is coming from the back, which is rather weird for me, even though I understand they wanted you to deal with this witch, but I like going for that Frank death charge, because it just looks so awesome if you land it.
I agree that it looks awesome, but it's really tough to set up.
It is.
It's, I mean, nobody likes to fail at a charge, and nobody likes to fail at a very crucial charge. So,
there we go. Witch is try-harding to get up that ladder. Oh my goodness. Charger gets an in-cap charge on Tone, who was a little bit of a bonus.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm not really sure what happened to that witch, if she just stood there or what, but nothing went down with the witch.
Yeah, it looked like the witch just kind of... I don't know if she glitched out or died, but the survivors took care of her. I mean, Tone definitely caught that charge. I was surprised.
Yeah, she definitely glitched out, but they did kill her as well. But yeah, I've never actually seen a witch there. I don't think.
Definitely is an interesting spot for the witch. Almost an entirely useless spot for the witch. But it looks like we have another attack coming in. I don't know if it's going to come in right this second, but it looks like a Boomer Smoker Jockey Hunter. Probably about the best setup you can hope for in this particular area. I mean, you know, they have the attack up, so they don't necessarily need a prevention spit to keep the survivors from moving forward. If they can get a boom and a smoke, they can make the survivors run this whole thing over again.
Indeed.
It looks like Nick is going to go down for sure. He's got a sliver of health. Ellis
and
gets
two
smoked
of them
off.
are going to have to run around, which sucks.
Yep, we got Ellis getting common locked right now, trying to get back onto the coaster to follow Coach. Nick, as I predicted, went down with that one hit, and Rochelle's going to try and pick him up, but I mean, they're still in pretty decent shape. They're about 124 health bonus. I mean, just making the map is impressive at this point. I mean, even if you got 4 survivors in there bleeding, you're still going to get a health bonus. So
every little point counts.
And it looks like things are going from bad to worse as Ellis is running the coaster for a 3rd time and going down, which means they're either going to leave him or they're going to... It looks like they're going to leave him.
Yeah.
They're going to take the 3x on whatever health bonus they can get. At this point, the health bonus is down to 40. But, Infected doing desperation, getting Coach down, and Rochelle getting smoked. It looks like Nick
clear.
That clear. Yep. Oh. Whether or not are they going to make it? Are they going to make it? I am very engaged now. And Nick makes it in with a sliver, and I believe he was black and white. Was he?
He did go down once at least, so maybe.
Oh, I think Jeff was right. He wasn't black and white. If he had made it in there with one sliver and he was black and white, that would have been pretty impressive. But no, Jeff just stole your thunder, whoever Nick was. So just wanted to throw that out there.
And I would like to give a shout out myself to Pink, because he is an awesome caster, guys. I suck, but you know, he's actually pretty good. I'm having a great time just listening to him.
That's so sweet. I think it's probably the $20 I paid him, but you know, I'll take compliments where I can get them. So
you weren't supposed to tell them.
You know what? I have this brutal honesty complex. I can't help it.
I also have a shout out from Madek Souza. Great job all around on the casters.
See, it doesn't look like you suck after all.
And I have a shout out from One Eye. Pink's a nerd. Sub-Zero is a boss.
Yes, he is absolutely right on that. I'm definitely a fucking nerd. And anybody who knows me knows that I'm a nerd. So thank you for recognizing my greatness.
I am also a nerd, but I'm fine with being a boss as well.
Blade, I got a shout out from Blade. Shout out to Showmatches. Why no Metafocal 4?
Is Metafocal 4v4 Hunter?
I actually think Metafogle at this point is just fresh with less health items. That's what I hear.
Huh. Yeah, I only play Fresh or CG Ladder.
Yeah, there are certain people in the community, hardcore people in the community, before we go live with this, that would say that you're gay. But I'm not one of those people because I like Fresh. So, Blade is probably one of those people. So, if he shouts out that you're gay, then I'll do that. Whatever. It looks like we're going to get a bait coming out from Rochelle and these survivors. It looks like we got a shout out from Jeffy to Sub, you're gay. So there it is. We have secondhand confirmation from our cameraman, Jeff. Shout out to the cameraman for being awesome and letting me cast this match and taking time out of his valuable schedule of whatever it is that he does. And in terms of the game, where I just totally forgot that we were actually having a game, 28 damage has gone out on the survivors, and it looks like that's about average damage for that first attack. That first attack is pretty hit or miss. It really depends on the setup.
Yeah, that's actually decent damage for outside of there. If the survivors play it well, it's really easy to shut out down an attack outside of there.
Yeah, part of the problem here is that the survivors pushed just so hard. They actually avoided that little hallway choke, and they seem to be pushing right into what I assume is probably going to be a tank spawn, either in the barns or on top of the barns.
We're gonna have one more hit though.
We are going to have one more hit. I mean, in general, this is where the tank spawns. I did actually see a tank spawn earlier at the event, so that was the first time for that.
Was that the game we were in?
That was the game we were in. Weird. It looks like we have an attack coming in, a boom going in on Coach.
3-cap with a boom.
Wow. 3-cap. Ellis is catching that jockey. Rochelle caught a charger for a second. Coach catching a proxy for a second time.
Great clears, though, by Coach. I mean, he had that smoker and jockey, charger gone instantly.
Definitely. There's about, it looks like about 100 damage. Probably about 90, closer to 90, but definitely clutch play by Coach. A lot of how much damage you take comes down to whether or not your teammates are aware.
We have a tank. Which war room would you like to go to?
I'm actually going to say we'll go to an infected war room so Amari doesn't cry.
I agree. Let's do this.
Almost night.
He's ghosted.
What? He said fucking hella late, dude.
Said it before he got chipped. My tank, faggot. Sub-Zero, you're like the worst caster ever, bro.
Kill the spitter.
I believe I can fly.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Think about it every night and day.
Spread my wings and fly. I gotta go.
I believe I can soar. I don't know the rest of the words. I gotta go help my team.
No.
I'm gonna go jock like a pro.
Fuck your M2, faggot. Oh, you're mad.
Stealing my guy. I'm still alive.
3 boom, faggot, do work.
I'm jumping around. I'm dead, getting hit by a rock. I don't know what to do anymore. Team.
Oh no.
Good mate, faggot.
Fuck.
Man. And we're back, and anybody who didn't notice, that tank did some work. Drew, I'm hearing, has some crazy Hawaii long arms.
That is true. Drew lives in Hawaii, and he does have some super long arms. I see a lot of people complain about it.
And it looks like the survivors are just going to take that in stride and just push forward into the next attack, hopefully making it into the safe room. This event is pretty easy if you manage... Oh, we have an attack coming in. Hunter getting dead stop. Smoker, tongue getting cut immediately. Boomer going in, booming on Nick, getting shoved, and probably just going to get a second-hand proxy on Nick as well. And the survivors are probably just going to clear out this horde. Smoker's going to go in for a respawn, and they started the event now.
I'm going to take a quick second to do a shout-out from One Eye. Drew has the worst singing voice ever, and I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a shout-out, but whatever.
I'm comfortable with it. Perfectly comfortable with it. And
I kind of like Drew's voice.
We do have an attack coming in, if you can call it that. Hunter got skeeted. The Smoker just got shut down immediately. Charger going in for some Mike Tyson punches on Rochelle. It looks like I got a shout-out from Blade real quick. Shout-out to Dawkins. If my Steam will work, shout-out to Dawkins. No one will be able to charge you like me. So that's very sweet. And as I was saying before, this event is pretty easy to take if you have those survivors push forward immediately. If you can stop that horde from spawning and cover that major infected spawn, as we can see here, it almost didn't work for the survivors, but apparently they're going to get into the safe room uncontested. The boomer missed. The smoker went for a quick pull on it, or a quick pull, and it looks like Ellis went down in the safe room. Definitely ate a little bit of jockey damage.
Are you getting lag, or is this just me?
Not too much. Not too much lag. Any lag that I experience, I will blame Jeff for. So I recommend you do the same.
Okay.
I'll pretend that I'm watching this cast, and so I will just blame Jeff.
I don't know if anyone else would agree with me, but I think that Dawkins is probably one of the gayest people for juking tanks. Like, when I'm a tank, even though I have pretty long arms sometimes, he can just juke me in a corner, and it's really annoying. Like, he's untouchable.
Shout out to Dawkins for being untouchable. I wish I had a soundboard, because MC Hammer would be backing me up right now. But unfortunately, I do not. And the match is going live now, and survivors are going to do a little bit of bait while this attack gets underway. It looks like we got a Hunter Spitter Jockey Charger. That's a pretty good setup. I mean, a 3-1 with a Spitter Charge, I mean, if they can land this, there could be some major damage, but this is a really tough spot.
Yeah, it's all about whether you want to try and hit them while they're baiting or wait for them to push. If you hit them while they're baiting, you're still going to have common if you can land, but it can still get shut down from the people standing in the safe room.
Yeah, it really is. It really comes down to whether or not... Oh, and the attack's coming in. Charger lands, but cleared immediately. Jockey going in for a quick job. Jockey going in for a 20, or a Hunter going in for, not a Jockey, a Hunter going in for a 25-point DP like a boss. Who was that? Was that Rorik? Like a boss. Rorik, he just bossed it. That's what's up. This was Left 4 Dead 1 all over again just then. Thanks for leaving me hanging, Sup. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry. I'm sitting here trying to light a cigarette with my dead lighter.
That is definitely an interesting problem. And the survivors are going out in this choke, and I mean, it looks like they're going to clear the choke completely. I'm not sure how this attack outside the building is going to go. It's a Jockey Charger Spitter Smoker, so yet another 3-1 setup. The infected seem to be making out like bandits. Smoker going in for a smoke on Ellis. Charger missing completely. Ellis running through some random spit. And looks like the Smoker's going to go for a respawn.
Yeah.
I mean, just a little bit more chip going out. I'd say like 10 or 12. I mean, every little bit counts.
Well, the Charger got a punch, and someone ran through spit, so a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Ellis ran through spit. I mean, who is repulsive? Oh, he's retarded. Okay, well, that would explain it. It looks like the Boomer went in for a boom on Coach, it looks like. Hunter gets dead stopped. Charger gets stumbled and then goes for a charge on Coach, getting but at least one slam. And Smoker getting exploded. Yet again, it doesn't look like that much chip went out, about the same as last time, and it looks like the tank is spawning up now. And I do believe we're going to go to an infected war room. Yes, getting exploded.
I might get a spitter. Yeah, it's not spitter right now. I'm going to have to pass this.
Alright.
Whoa, would you like that?
What happened?
I fucking jumped and spat, and right before the spit was about to hit the door, I scratched it. Cool. No double. No. Yeah.
Don't even chip yourself with them. You can go.
Okay. Let's do this, team. I'm gonna tunnel HR.
Okay.
It's on Alice. Get ready, guys. Let's go. Go in. Nice. Don't rush your punches. She's down. Come on. There's a giant red logo on your screen.
What?
Don't waste that extra punch on the cow guy.
Not only did, I mean, the damage just went up like... And we're back, and the damage is definitely up from where it was. I mean, that tank did a little bit of work on Rochelle. The Survivor's still carrying a pretty good health bonus. I'm not sure if the Infected are going to shut down these Survivors this time. It looks like this comeback might actually come through with, you know, higher than an 8 health bonus this time. It looks like an attack's coming in now. Boomer going in for the boom on Ellis, and I'm not sure, possibly a little hula dance to go with it? Is that what that was?
I'm not too sure, but it looked pretty funny.
It did look pretty funny. There was a lot of butt jiggling going on, and that was pretty hot, not gonna lie.
We also had a semi-retarded hunter who couldn't wall jump.
That's true, and it's too bad we don't know who that hunter was, otherwise we could troll them.
Exactly.
But the event has started, and the Survivors are taking it in this place where the Survivors usually take it, trying to cover as many spawns as possible behind that hot dog tent and at the fence. It looks like the Infected are going to go in with an attack here. It's just a question of where. The Charger looks like he's going to come in behind the fence. Looks like, yep, Jockey's going to go in now. Charger misses. Smoker Tongue misses. Charger gets shut down. Jockey lands. Smoker misses for the second time. And finally lands a smoke on Rochelle. But that clear, the tongue is cut just about immediately. And finally the Boomer going in with a proxy on Coach. And Coach is probably going to eat a little bit of common damage from that. But, I mean, the Survivors are really going to have to clear those common and try and push, because the next attack is going to be up and they want to be in a good position. They know this Sep is going to kill them.
Yeah, I was just about to say, they like to rush forward and leave people who are boom behind, which is not a good idea.
You can see now, I mean, even here, this Hunter is setting up and a Charger is setting up. I mean, this, I don't know, I mean, they've managed to stop the Horde spawning, but, I mean, there's a 3-cap out right now that could seriously fuck them.
They had spawns covered for that Charger pretty good, though, so it looks like he's not really going to get in too much.
Oh, my God. And no sooner is it said than he doesn't do anything. Looks like the Charger maybe got the 10 damage from the first hit, but he didn't even get a slam. That's how quick he went down. Smoker going in and getting Ellis down. He's probably just going to get left outside. The health bonus now sitting at about 220, and Coach he seems to not exactly know whether or not he's going to save him. And it looks like the decision has been made. They're just going to go into the safe room without him.
I think that Drew had his health bonus there and was just telling his team that I don't want to lose this. Come inside.
Probably, and looks like they're going to walk away with a 156 health bonus, 52 times 3. So, I mean, we're looking at about a 700-point spread here going into the finale. And this will be the first time that you see a finale played all night, because people have been playing Swamp Fever in the matches in the FPS, and nobody likes to play finale on Swamp Fever, so...
Yeah.
Anybody who likes finales, this is going to be your night, because we are playing the fucking finale. It's on, like Donkey Kong.
I know how we can signal that.
And I mean, if they wipe with this first tank, it could be anyone's game. This final, it has changed a lot, and it is more difficult. But you can make it, even if their bonus is gone. If they get the wipe right here, they can come back.
Well, see, that's the thing about this map right here, is that they don't even necessarily need to fucking get that. They don't even necessarily need to get the tank wipe. Like, if the Survivors, let me give you a for instance. Let's say the Survivors get into the safe room with like 100 health bonus, and then the Infected, they switch over to Survivors and they play it out, and they walk in with, you know, a 700-point health bonus, which is rare for this map, but it's not impossible if you play it right. And you know what I mean? The thing about the health bonus is it allows each team to catch up. I mean, there's always like a nice window where you can always catch up. And I think that's one of the things that Confoggle and Fresh and its, you know, like mod really brings to the competitive community, is when there's a difference in score, you can pretty much make it up all the time.
I would agree and disagree. Sometimes some maps it just seems like if you're too far down, it's over.
That is a good point. I'm gonna shout out to Elusive versus Sinister. Elusive got pooped on by Sinister by like 3K. So that was one of those situations. But the match is live, and I'm gonna stop ranting about scores. And actually, I think we're gonna go to an infected war room here. Jeff willing.
Oh, come on now.
Hello?
What are you doing? Here, I'll pull him out. Oh no. What the fuck are you doing?
Dude, I'm ducking. What are you going to do? It's fucking...
You hit it.
I know how to hit a fucking forklift. It's
Apparently
not going. Low.
Well. Shout out
Should I get
to
it?
fucking Techno. I love you, Techno. Ah. Here, let me pull him out. Or not. Okay,
Low? Why would you do
completely-
that?
So you could hit him with a forklift, but I guess you're too smart for that.
I don't know why you guys went in.
I had a spitter.
I had Boomer. Amari's Amari. This isn't TF2.
The TF2.
Where you're pro.
Send it,
Apparently
you gotta
you
send
can't
it.
hit forklifts.
Lol.
That's how.
Says the guy who sets off alarms and stuff. LOL? Fucking game's retarded.
Hunter. And we're back from an infected war room, and that tank did not do work, but that hunter did a little bit of work. I was told that that was a Tone tank, and well, apparently Tone doesn't know how to work the forklift because he got pushed pretty hard and ended up handing the tank to Drew with his pants down. So, I mean, what do you think about that, Sub? These are your peoples.
Well, I mean, Tone's a good player. He just there's certain things that he has problems with, but I mean, everyone has problems with certain things, you know. Like me myself, I'm a decent player, but I'm
on
a bad
Tone
shot.
particularly. I'm picking on that particular tank.
Yeah. Well, I pick
Like-
on all of his tanks, but that's just my decision.
Yeah. See, I'm saying that tank. I mean, there was really not too much that Drew could do with it at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like it switched when he was half committed, and Drew kind of got the tank and pulled back out. And at that point, he was at 3,500. So, but I think the survivors are playing it. Are they playing it on the stage?
Yeah,
And
they
the
are.
infected are going in for an attack. A boom going in on Nick, and then a smoke going in on. Looks like the hunter got cleared immediately, and so did the smoke. Nick is going to probably take a little bit of common chip, but not too much. And this is an interesting strategy. I've never actually seen anybody play it on the stage. Maybe it's just my lack of familiarity with finales.
I think that the stage is a decent place to take it, but up top, around where you start it, at the button, I like that a lot better, because you can cover the spawns and just spray shit as it comes in.
Oh, Boomer going in with a rocket boom. It looks like Ellis and Rochelle just ate that. Rochelle also ate a 10 points from a charge. Ellis getting smoked for about 2 seconds. It looks like about, I don't know, 15 damage going out on that, not including common. Part of the problem, and I think the survivors have decided that part of the problem with the stage is that the infected just drop in on you at random.
Well, we're at tank. Let's take this to an infected worm, since that's what we've been doing the whole time anyway.
Absolutely.
Should we go in for you?
No.
For your rock?
I'm not getting a rock from here, dude.
What am I gonna do?
I'm going in.
Okay. Let us know when you want support.
No.
Ah, fuck.
We're back, and it looked like SI support failed repulsive on that tank. I am not going to pull punches on this one, even though he didn't get any punches. Oh, no, I'm not going to pull punches. He got one punch on Ellis, and his support was absolutely lackluster. They went in when he was about 3K, and the charger missed, and it just wasn't anything to write home about. And I believe Sub has shoutouts to do, so none of you rage the fuck out, so...
Alright, well, we're doing an attack right now, so let's,
The attack is over, do the shoutouts. The attack is over, do the shoutouts.
Alright, we got a shoutout from Maddox Soza, shoutout to the Tone Sack Tank, shoutout from Big E to Tone insulting his team in style, and a shoutout to Techno and Kapow, I love you, from Amare.
And as Sub was saying before those shoutouts were piling up, it looked like the survivors just ate a serious boom spit from a 2-2 setup, and it was pretty devastating. I saw, it looked like, what was it, Rochelle and Ellis went down?
Yeah, two of them definitely got raped. I'm not sure who it was, but that spit, charge, and everything landed.
And looks like that attack got shut down pretty effectively. Boomer went in for a boom. Surprised it didn't get lit by the stage pyrotechnics, and the smoker got shut down immediately. Not nearly as effective as the attack before. Apparently the 2-2 setups is where it's at for this team.
Yeah, maybe. I think the boom's definitely helping. It's an easy spot to land the boom from up top there.
It definitely is, and that's probably that's one of the issues with the stage, and we are at a tank right now, and I think we should go to a Survivor War Room if we can, Jeff.
I'm just gonna say this for any pushes, because we need this light to runner, yeah.
Bitch.
Just LOS. Everyone LOS except HR.
Hunter game.
Even HR can LOS if you want.
Hi, baby.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't make me bother you guys.
Call out if he's pushing. Hell yeah, I want to have sex after this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Is he coming or no?
Nope.
He's just trying to drain us. Watch the rock, watch the rock. Yo, let's just all LOS right now.
Losum.
Steven, LOS.
Losum.
Yeah, you can't see me.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna order something from this machine.
Give me a grape soda.
Oh, what?
They're out.
What?
They got
Who the fuck's
lemonade,
out of the grape
water. What the heck is that? A root beer.
Oh, I want root beer.
And raspberry
The
iced
spawns
tea.
are out.
I want root beer, I think.
Los it.
Killed Spinner.
Los
You have a molly, Dawkins.
I am Lois. What?
You have a molly.
Yeah, I know. I can't let him in that room. I'm
Yo,
gonna do
Steven,
the
just
pushes.
los.
He's pushing, he's dropped down. He's coming in.
Yo, found charger. Team.
Oh my gosh, I gotta reload.
Molly,
That's gay.
Molly.
Hi,
Oh,
Asian.
hi.
He's lit.
Smoker behind you, smoker behind you.
Rourke, no. Don't get home run.
No. I'm down. Go on without
Who's
me,
that?
baby.
Pick me up, pick me up.
No.
Just kidding.
He doesn't seem like a caster type. Fever can cast. And we're back, and you probably just heard the tail end of a conversation that we were having. I would tell you what it's about, but fuck you. So, it looks like that tank didn't do too much work. I mean, he tried to bleed out the survivors quite a bit using that new window on the, I'm going to call it the right side of the stadium, depending on which way you're looking. And it looks like the survivors are going to try and make it into this chopper. They're sitting at about a 108 health bonus right now, but they are being attacked. So whether or not they make it in, and it looks like the survivors are going to make it in with about What is this health bonus? 128.
Wow, that's fairly high for them all bleeding. I mean, that looked smaller than it.
It is fairly high, and I'm not sure if the infected, or who will now be the survivors, can come back from this. But it'll definitely be. I mean, the math seems to suggest that they could come back.
Well, definitely the math they definitely could, but I just think right now they're looking at this and going, oh god, GG.
Yeah, in practicality, like if we're gonna talk practically, then most teams at this point get discouraged, and the morale is pretty much in the toilet. Especially if you're going into the finale when you're down, it's just like mentally devastating.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of what you do as a team is based on based on your belief that you can win, and your excitement, and all of that energy pretty much goes into your attacks and your planning and your strategies. And it seems like teams, when they're down and out, some teams just throw in the towel, and some teams really button down and work it. And it really depends on what kind of team this is. But we do have an attack coming in, and I guess it's kind of an attack. A boom going in on Nick and Rochelle. Smoker getting shut down immediately, and Hunter getting a few scratches in the pounce. Spitter spitting in the doorway, not actually hitting anybody, and a death spit puddle in a completely avoidable spot. So, looks like they were just sacking that setup, trying to get the tank, and the tank is definitely going to go for that forklift, and I think we're going to go to an infected war room for this. Jeff?
It flipped on top of the fucking thing.
Only Rourke's gonna hit him.
Go get it.
Not gonna
go get it.
Fuck that.
Keep getting
it. Yo, get that boomer. Just kill boomer.
Come on. I pray. Fuck! We're kidding it!
Get that boom. I don't want boomer.
Yes!
Wow, pass it to me, asshole. This is how you kill a boomer. See that?
Wow.
I spawn and die. How'd you get tripped? What are you doing? What is going on?
I don't even know.
Orko-7, but it's kinda gay. Oh, is it Asian? I didn't even realize it double passed.
Wow.
Dude, I would forget about that forklift now. You're at 65.
You're fine.
Oh, that Asian tank.
I got a spitter, but I got to work with it. Go in, Asian. Don't set it AI, it'll ruin your chance. Oh wow, you had a great setup. Alright, team. Let's go help them. Good boom.
I'll get Drew.
Yeah, you got 2 boom, Asian. I'll spit on your pole if it makes it there.
Get juked more.
Oh my god! What?
Wow.
I'm pretty mad. What?
Oh wow. This is awesome.
Wow, my gosh.
Alright, we are back from that tank, and I would love to tell you what happened, but the tank apparently found a way to defy my vision, because it was invisible.
That's for me. So was that smoker.
Yeah, invisible smoker, invisible tank, but we did have some damage go out. A significant amount of damage. I mean, not as much as the infected would have liked. The health bonus is still hovering at about 1,000 right now. Repulsive seem to have taken the brunt of that tank attack. Another attack coming in. Smoker landing for a second. Jockey getting a slight little pounce on Ellis, but nothing too major. And the spit going in a spot where nobody was standing, and then just dying, and the Hunter just was running around on the stage. I think he might have been trying to reach the microphone. Looking for a record deal, that Hunter. Not sure exactly what that attack was meant to accomplish. It's possible that that the infected just, I don't know.
They might have been just sacking. It was a 2-2. They were probably just getting rid of it.
Probably not as fond of 2-2s as the opposing team. It really sucks doing this random PUG shit, because unfortunately with neither team actually having a name, like an official name, because they're not actually a team, I have to keep referring to them as the previous team, the previous survivor, the previous map.
Yeah. Oh, what a charge.
Oh, yeah. Charge going in on Nick with 1 slam, probably going to be about 25 damage. Boom going in on Rochelle and Coach. And Coach is hoarded pretty well right now at the top of the stage. looks like they just turned on the event now, and things are gonna really start getting rolling. The timers are ticking down now, and it looks like we're gonna have a Spitter, Hunter, Smoker, and Charger for the next attack. So a 3-1 with a Spit Charge. I mean, this is a pretty open area for the Spit Charge, so I'm not sure how it's gonna work. And the Smoker going in for a quick smoke on Nick. Nothing. Pounce going in on Rochelle, but nothing too major. And a couple punches going in from that Charger on who I think was Amare, who is coach. So good thing Sub is backing me up here because I lost my mind.
The survivors are sitting at 9-12 health bonus, so they're getting close to where they can't win anymore, actually. So if they take much more chip, it's all over.
You see 9-12?
That's what I've seen before.
I see 672.
Wow.
The health bonuses dropped significantly. Drew lost a good portion of the health bonus he was carrying.
I'm not using Spec HUD, I'm typing health.
Oh. He's talking to me.
Yeah, nerd.
Yeah, apparently. Fuck me. You could have just said that, Jeff. Could have just said, fuck you, Pink. That would have been effective. But, no. You just gotta call people names. Thanks for the ad hominem, nerd. We have a tank up, and I do believe we are... I will let Sub choose exactly what's going on, so...
I would like to hear an infected war room.
You just want tank?
Like, I'm not even joking, that's a dick move. I've been passing my tanks all day.
What?
No, not you, I'm mad at Asian.
Why are you mad at Asian?
Wait, why?
Because he just wanted to get a tank, you just get a hit, that's bullshit.
No, I actually wasn't
they're
thinking
LSing
tank.
me now.
Okay, whatever.
Go down, spray. There we go. I said sack boomer, and you said get a hit.
I didn't hear you say sack boomer, honestly.
So we're just talking boomer?
Yeah. No, let's get a hit. Let's make this tank go AI. Fuck you. Just kidding.
Let's look at AI and then just quad cap with tank.
Yeah, I got to play one tank, and you guys supported me at 600 health. That was bullshit.
I'm gonna start pushing.
Okay. Saturday AI. Aww. What a charge.
I did it.
Oh!
Oh,
oh my god.
We did it.
Aw, they
Aww. Rorik,
darn it.
What?
You're bad. That's our first tank. Cool. Wow, what a rock. Good job.
I'm dead.
That's good, damn.
We're back, and I think Sub and I are both in the same position. We were watching that tri-cap go down with Nick being pinned down by the tank, and we're not exactly sure what happened. How the fuck did they live? Anybody have a shout-out to explain this? Please send it to Sub.
Yes, I concur. I would like to know.
And we have an attack going in, Hunter going in on code, and it looks like a Charger going in and totally just hitting the first object that came into his path.
And Amare was swimming for about 5 or 10 seconds there in the spit. So.
Yeah, and it looks like he's about a cunner away from going down. I have a shout-out coming in from Blade. Shout-out to Chrome Shotguns. You so crazy.
I have a shout-out from Biggie. He said he didn't get shit on, so he lived.
Okay. Thank you, Biggie, for that insightful addition to the cast. And it looks like we have a minor attack coming in. A boom going in on Alice and Nick. Jockey going in on Coach, but not getting a significant ride. But Rochelle getting punched the fuck down by a Charger. And that Smoker cannot land a goddamn tongue to save his life. apparently he's going in for a better shot now that his whole team is dead. Hopefully he can get a 4-person smoke or something, because otherwise he's going to be completely useless. Shout out to Death Smoker Steven for missing 5 smokes in a row. And the it looks like this final tank is up, and I think we're gonna go to a Survivor War room because Amari is a little bitch.
Do it, light.
Hello. Did I miss? Where'd it go?
It's coming in.
Don't come towards me, fags.
We gonna play hoop, I love you.
You can get them even if you have a job.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can get food stamps.
GG was fun team.
We have like a food bank thing.
Well, no, I think food stamps is like a government program and shit.
We
Oh, the game is over. We're back. And I just have one thing to say. You're all fucking bad!
Yeah, it's true. And I just want to thank Jeff for filming this. I want to thank Dawkins for putting this pug together. And I want to thank Sub for casting with me. And fuck you all.
Yeah, thanks for letting me cast, Jeff. I don't want to do it again, though. I suck.